Aquarius, and welcome to your July 2017 tarot reading. I'm going to do a quick reading for you regarding some of the energies surrounding you this month, and let's see what the universe wants you to know. Things that perhaps will help you to navigate the waters, so to speak, and make this an awesome month. So let's take a look and see what's in store for you. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for you? Okay, and a card jumped out. And wow, this is the second time this has come out for July. Aquarius, you've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about joy, about being connected, and an opportunity that's going to come up in July for you that's going to bring you a whole lot of joy. So let's see what else we've got. I'm just going to shuffle these a bit more because that one just definitely wanted you to know that you've got some real joyful things coming up for you. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, you've got the Sun. Okay, Aquarius, and you're coming into July here on the Northern Hemisphere that summer. And so we're coming into, you know, when it's the warmest and the longest days. And the nice thing about the card, the Sun, is that it reminds us about the energy that helps us to grow. The Sun gives life to everything. And the only thing that comes up with that card sometimes, and Aquarius, I'm going to give you this little warning about it, is that sometimes this card comes up because we feel like it's taking forever for something to happen. And so what the universe is trying to say is it is. Sometimes things take longer than we would like them to, but they, just like you can count on the fact that the sun's going to come up at the beginning of each day, you can count on whatever the situation is that's maybe a little bit frustrating, it's going to work out. So just hang in there and let's see what else we've got coming into July. Okay, you've got the Rebirth card. It's one of the major arcana cards. In some of the other decks, it's called the Death card. I don't see this as a negative card. You can see that this card is made up of a phoenix. And it's very much about creating magic out of something. So sometimes things have to end in order for something really wonderful to happen. So don't be worried about that. It looks like there's some energy about giving you some encouragement not to give up about something that perhaps has been troubling you, and that there are good things coming out of things that perhaps are changing, things that may be ending. And this could be something to do with a job, it could be a client, it could be a project. Sometimes perhaps, when we're working on things that we really love and it's almost over, you feel kind of upset. But in order for new things to happen and for you to have the energy to do new things, you may have to give some things up. So let's just see what else we've got coming up here. Okay, interesting. You've got the Healer of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, the Healer of Swords comes up when, there's been times where you've had to watch what you said. And that really the importance here is about speaking the truth and recognizing what the truth is. It's sometimes a balancing act, recognizing what should be said and what perhaps shouldn't be said. But words have a very powerful impact, and they have the ability to stay with someone. So it reminds us to be mindful of what we say, and it's also a reminder to be mindful of what we say to ourselves. So our inner talk, our inner speaking, our inner thoughts really have an impact on things that manifest for ourselves. So be careful and make sure that your inner talk is not hard on yourself. Oh, wow. Okay, Aquarius. So some awesome energy. You've got the High Priestess. So another major arcana card. There's 3 major arcana cards in your reading. The High Priestess is about connecting with your intuition. Much the same as Swords, it's about your truth and recognizing it. And, you know, Aquarius, for all of your, you know, ability to see beyond things, you've got a pretty good bullshit detector. And your intuition is going to tell you if someone's not speaking the truth, okay? So allow yourself to recognize that, and recognize that you have the ability to manifest things. Let's take another look at another card and see what else you've got. Okay. And the universe just really wants you to connect with your intuition. You've got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is connected to the element of fire. It's also connected to who we are authentically. It's our spirit card. And the three is about intuition. And so the universe really wants you to recognize that your gut feelings, your intuition in things are important for you to pay attention to. One warning. Much like the sun that came up and said that you've got, you may perhaps have to be a little bit patient about things. The thing about intuition is that sometimes we get caught and trapped in our own mind about something. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to be focusing on the negative aspect of things. Sometimes our intuition gets us in a spot where we are fearful. And so the High Priestess is here to tell you that you have the strength to see things through, and that you're really going to be able to embrace this joy. So it looks like a pretty exciting month. Let's just take a look at the cards a little closer. I'm just going to bring this down so you can see the way they came out and the messages that are coming with it. So you're coming into July, and really there's some joy. There's an opportunity for that really boundless happiness. You know, there's that being absolutely in touch with yourself and with things that make you happy. There's the Sun card, a major arcana card that very much is about you know, the energy, the warmth, the ability to see things, to shed light in darkness, that kind of stuff. There's some really strong energy there. Like I said, just with a little reminder, and I'm getting this very strongly, that you may have to work a little bit on some patience, okay? And you've got the Rebirth card, which is the Phoenix. And so you may need to be, you know, willing to let go of some things in order to have some new beginnings. So just keep that in mind. Be open to opportunity, because that, you know, usually, you know, those doors don't open unless something else has given you the opportunity to free up some of your time to be able to embrace those. The Healer of Swords, knowing your mind, speaking your mind, but doing it in a balanced way. Remembering, Aquarius, you're connected to, you know, your emotions here with the Ace of Cups. So remember to be kind to yourself in your thoughts and in your words. And then the two other cards that came up that were so connected to your intuition, the High Priestess and the Three of Wands. So recognizing that you have some answers, if there's been things that have been challenging you and that you've been concerned about, if you take the time to connect with your intuition, you're going to know the right road to take. So Aquarius, it looks like July is going to be an awesome month. Just remember to be kind to yourself, and that you may need to practice just a little bit of patience in the area of something that's been going on, that you're going on and saying, is this never going to end? It will. And new things will happen that are going to be wonderful. So have a great July, and we'll talk again soon.